team talking sports.
What is going on, football fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video, and in this video I'm going to talk about the newly acquired special team standout, Nate Ebner, formerly of the New England Patriots. Before I get started, I just want to say I'll probably have at least one more video up today, if not more, just recapping the Giants free agency period and talking about how it may set them up for the draft and, what their biggest needs are after, everything that has gone through. In addition to that, I will be live at about 9 o'clock tonight with Bad Dog Sports as we continue our talk show. If you're new to the channel, it's about a half hour of us talking about what happened in free agency, and then we take questions from the chat. So hopefully I see you guys there for that for about an hour and a half. I may even start a call-in show midday soon. I've been thinking about that 2 or 3 days a week, so I just want to keep you guys updated on things with the channel. But I wanted to talk about Nate Ebner, obviously this being the sixth newly, brought in player via free agency for the New York Giants. Of course, they've retained some players. But by bringing in Ebner, it may mean that Michael Thomas, who's been with the Giants for a little bit, may be on his way out. Of course, they both play the same position. Neither one sees the field a lot, and they're both known to be special team standouts. Ebner has played with the New England Patriots, I think, since 2012 or so, and that's what he's played almost exclusively. And, of course, Joe Judge was the special teams coach over there. So Judge saw a player he liked, and he brought him in with the New York Giants. And I want to continue to reiterate that the New York Giants, with this free agency period, for all of those people that are scared that Dave Getteman is going to have full say in the draft in free agency, doesn't seem that way. Pretty much every player they've brought in have been guys that have been connected to the coaches, and this was certainly one of them. Joe Judge, I'm not surprised with this. I thought Joe Judge would try to bring in a Patriot or two, and it really makes sense that he brought one in from special teams. Ebner's known as a very good special teams player. I believe he's played, from what I read, 70% of the special teams plays for the New England Patriots over the last couple of years, and they were the number one ranked special teams unit in football, and it's something that the Giants have gotten progressively better at. They were horrible a couple of years ago. Last year, they ranked middle of the pack, and, obviously, part of that due to the fact that Rose just struggled, but the Giants were very good in pass coverage, and I was very happy that they brought back Cody Core, and this should only help it by bringing in Nate Ebner. Ebner last year had 8 special teams tackles and a blocked punt. Now, is this a move that's going to get you super excited? Is this guy going to change the fortunes of the team? No. But Judge is bringing in his guys as he continues to try to change the culture for the New York Giants. Ebner has an incredibly interesting backstory. He actually started as a professional rugby player before the Patriots drafted him in the 6th round as a safety, and he competed in the 2016 Olympics for the national team. So that was really cool when I saw that about Ebner. But yeah, I think he'll help the New York Giants. I expect the special teams unit to be that much better this year. Not just because they brought in Ebner and they brought back Cody Core, but because you're getting a guy who's, arguably the best in the business in that department. And we kept on, a guy who was a very good special teams coach to begin with. And special teams is a very underrated part of football. You could win and lose games with improved special teams. So I like the pickup, and I like that I continue to see that this has been a collaborative effort. This was not a dictatorship. Dave Getteman did not choose these players by himself. Both players from Green Bay was coached by Patrick Graham. Obviously the Cowboys offensive line was coached by Garrett and Mark Colombo, and now we bring in a special teams guy from the New England Patriots. All the coaches know each other. A lot of the players have played for a lot of the coaches on this staff, and they have thrived when they played for them. So I really like what the New York Giants did this offseason, and it's another short-term contract. This may be it. This may wrap it up. We'll have to wait and see if the New York Giants make another depth signing, something like that. But they filled in some needs. Did they fill in all the needs? No. But you can't do it all just in free agency. They'll have 10 draft picks or so in the draft this year, and we'll see what the New York Giants could do with them. But, I like what the Giants did here. They set themselves up for the future by having cap space now. They're going to have about $100 million next year, and they filled in some holes to set themselves up for the draft to take the best player available. But as always, guys, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.